Hey y'all, drop some unicorns in the chat. Let me know you hear me. Hey Kathy B, how are you doing? Just a little thanks for bringing the fact you are the real queen of receipt. You are the real queen of receipt. I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. And I definitely appreciate you for my first super chat, boo boo. But yeah, we're going to get into it because for some reason the internet must got things construed. But you know, Tay always come to set the record straight. So I guess that's what we're gonna be doing, setting the record straight this morning. I'm here early too. So for those that don't catch the actual live, y'all gonna have to catch the replay. Look at my people popping in. Hey Alex. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this blessed Saturday morning? Hope everybody is in a great space. And if not, you can take some of Tay's energy. You know how that go. We're gonna give a couple of more people some time to come in while I speak to the people that's already in. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl to make the algorithm aware that your girl is here. You know your girl got those memberships. Of course, of course, of course. I'm supposed to be doing a members only live tomorrow. I had planned to do one tomorrow, but like I said in my live yesterday, the information that I got, it be sizzling hot. So sometimes for the amount of members that I got, I'm gonna need a little bit more because yeah, I be needing a lot of people to see what it is that I be having, y'all. But outside of that, I definitely got my other channel, Tea with Tay. Make sure you get over there because I'll also be dropping heat over there as well. And it's never the same videos that you will receive in Latte World. It's always something different. Always something different. I got my coffee. I hope y'all got y'all coffee and I hope y'all ready because this is going to be a little bit stronger than tea this morning, baby. Good morning, K Brown. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Matter of fact, grand rising because we not mourning nothing. We not mourning anything, okay? We rising. So grand rising to all the beautiful people that's in the chat, baby. Hey, Cantina. Hey, Robin. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Nosy Mama. I like that name. Nosy Mama. Straight to the point. Like, I'm here. I'm here. And I'm listening. What's up with the tea, baby? But yeah. Let's get into it. We definitely about to get into it. Sit down, relax. Okay, because for some reason people are trying to put out here on this funky ass internet that Robert is going to court to fight the factors of child support, right? And that's not the case at all, right? But I don't know if it's due to the factors of people trying to cover up the factors of the outrage that may be had. But let's get into a different conversation before we even get into the conversation of conversation, right? Why is it so easy for people to support, right? When a father is kept out of a child's life, right? But when a child is removed from a mother's life due to the factors of her negligence, it's seen as something wrong. If the man is the better provider or the better standard in the situation, why wouldn't it be healthier for the child to be within the man's care? But it's all right for a child to stay under a woman's care, no matter how healthy, unhealthy it is, just due to the factors of, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I want y'all to definitely drop down in the comments and let me know how y'all feel. If a man is a better fit for the child, do you see anything wrong with the child being in the man's care and the woman having visitation and visiting the child instead of things? The internet is quick to say, you know what? Snatch the kid away from the man. You understand? Like, it doesn't matter. He don't need, the child doesn't need a man in their life. But even if a mother is unhealthy, it's cool for the child to stay apart or attached to that life. I don't get that, because me personally, we all have seen on these internet streets the unhealthiness that women can be. You understand? And there's a lot of men in situations where they are the stronger hand in the situation. And what they will try to do is push the man away and call him all kinds of deadbeats, or make it seem like he's not right for the situation, when in fact he's the perfect fit for the situation. Hey, Miss Witty. Hey, Nikki. Hey, you changed me. Hey, Stormy. Hey, Kathy B. Hey, Snooky. I'm definitely gonna drop my membership. I wanted, no, none of my moderators is in here. Just give me a minute, because I'm on my phone and I don't know if I leave this screen, if it's going to actually, take me out the live. Hey, Sharonda, my internet auntie, how are you doing this morning? I am so happy to see that God gave my people their gift this morning, baby, because everybody wasn't able to receive. So to see my peoples up in here with me lets me know we made it, baby. Yes. Hey, Rita. Hey, Vonda. Hey, Kim Colby. Hey, all five of me. Robert should take parenting classes before going to court to present to the judge. Would be a good presentation for his case. Well, I'm gonna just be honest. He's already presented a good presentation in his case, because if we want to go off the factors of the vision, let's just go off the factors of the vision, right? If it's the same thing that made us see what the mother was doing improperly, it's the same way we got to see what the husband, or at that time in the now father of the child, is doing properly. Because when Robert has his child, he's instilling greatness into her. He's financially spending on her. He's basically putting the things into her that a parent is supposed to put into her. So when it comes down to the factors of proof, he has an overload of proof, because he shows what he brings to the factors of him being a part of his child's life. And he also shows what another person brings far as being a part of his child's life. But definitely, if he take classes, that'll definitely just show the judge even more how serious that he is. But I'm just going to be honest. People out here making it seem like it's about child support. When you go into the court for child support, no, in this case, Robert don't give a fuck about the money. All right? Excuse my language, right? But Robert does not care about the money. He cares about his child. He went to the court to get the whole order moderated, okay? And the fact is of his child primary staying with him, and basically visitation for her. When it comes down to the factors of the child support, that part will solely be left up to the court. And if it comes down to the factors of child support, the factors of who will be paying child support, it will now be Brianna. It will no longer be Robert. People have to sit there and understand that it's definitely not about the child support, because he's supporting his child even with the child support. And if a person claims rights of a child full time, they will financially be putting more into the child than they would have been putting into child support anyway. It financially costs to keep a child with you full time more than it is. That's why a lot of men, they handle the factors of the situation the way that they do. Oh, all right, well, I'm giving shorty child support. Nothing else matters. Not only the factors is this man child support being supported, because he's still supporting his child. His visitation speak mouths full, because at the end of the day, not only is he paying for the child, he's still spending time with the child. It's not like most people do and say, well, as long as I'm paying for the child, I'm doing my part. Some people won't pay child support and be a part of the child too. That's not uncommon, especially not in 2025. Stop playing with me. Tay, I saw Miss Latrue page. Do you know who is behind posting those old videos and why they resurfacing? Me personally, I don't really be on the Facebook thing. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Josephine. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you, Snooky. I definitely appreciate you, baby. Me personally, I really don't be following too many of them fan pages on Facebook because I noticed that a lot of people is emotionally attached to this situation, and the information that they put out, it personally suits them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just like the fact is of them trying to put out this narrative that this person is so positive. This person did a whole hour live or however long live trying to scam people, telling them, listen, I know about this new service where you could get rich quick and this, that, and the third, but never told people the information that would be getting them rich quick or the this, the that, and the third. In the same way she treats get quick scams is the same way she treats her parenting. They done gave Shorty a GoFundMe. I'm sorry. Wearing your kids on your nails don't make you a parent, baby. You out here spending people money on the factors of, oh, getting your nails done, getting your hair done. You didn't even get Momo hair done for her graduation. And this all speaks volumes, honey. Because at the end of the day, a mother is supposed to show a certain type of nurturing, and she doesn't show that same nurturing. She out here 1 minute talk about, yeah, because they said my hair look like a little girl. I want to look like a grown woman. Then a couple of hours later, sis got a whole wig on. Sis, go get your kids. Like, go get your kids. You in court for your kid and you still trying to show up for the internet. But the crazy part about me is the cover-ups. People trying to make it seem like this man is out here money hungry and care about some child support. No, he actually cares about his kid. It's a difference. I'm going to go broke trying to get my kid, but you're going to tell me it's about the money. No, I paid to get divorced from this bitch. Just like I paid for the factors of having visitation with my kid. I made sure the fact is that my I's is dotted and my T's is crossed. I'm not playing checkers. I'm playing chess. That was so crazy to not get it done. Right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all want to sit here and play with Tay? No. If Robert need me to, I'll go represent his ass in court, baby. He ain't even got to pay for an attorney. And at the end of the day, I don't even want PC to go fund me. The truth is good enough and it will set people free. Because at the end of the day, for the uneven lady, okay, and this is what I say. You know, sometimes people receive information and it burns a hole in them, baby, because the internet is always going to be the internet. And sometimes things that people are not supposed to have, they actually get a chance to get their hands on it, right? And in the fact is of people getting their hands on certain things, they try to basically deflect the narrative in the situation to try to make it seem like it means something other than what it means. Oh, well, Robert is going for child support, or trying to make it seem like he's trying to snatch his daughter from the factors of the mother's hand because he's a bitter ex-husband. No, but we don't see the factors of the mother having a whole PED around his child. He didn't give a fuck about nothing else more than he gave a fuck about that and her schooling. That don't sound like care about the mother to me. Listen, if you need to go, leave my baby with me. You don't need to leave her with nobody else. At the end of the day, her father will be, available, baby. It's so sad that grown people are blinded by lies. They not blinded by lies, sister. They creating the lies. It's two different things. You can't be blinded by something that you're actually putting out there. They're the ones that's putting out the lies. So they're not blinded by the lies. They're trying to blind other people with their lies. But anybody with two good eyes can actually see. And that's why the truth tellers be truth telling, baby. Y'all be out here trying to lie on people, and we be whipping y'all whole ass with the truth. Anything that BRI has done on this internet has been debunked. It has. Why? Because a person choose to lie. Hey, Karen. Hey, Dominica, 1981. Welcome in, everyone, and blessed morning. Hey, Sweetness. Good morning, Latte in chat. You better speak. I said the same thing. She didn't even get that baby hair done for graduation. Right. Fuck out of here. Stop playing with me. Like, what games are we really playing? Good morning. Like, good morning. Like, is you people good? Like, is y'all, like, how upper say, is y'all cool? I really don't think that y'all cool. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the shit that y'all choose to support and promote, like, it be making me sick to my stomach. And then the fact is that it be women that be having the nerve to get up here and say the stupid things that they say. It's just even more crazy to me, especially if you got children, baby. Remove your emotions from the situation. Whoever you like, you like. But let's talk about the factors of what's right. I could like a person, but if I know that they not doing something that's good, I have to actually understand the fact is that this person, I might actually like them for one reason, but I don't really fuck with the others. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Amber Bell. A person couldn't wait to get on their platform and talk about Robert want child support. No, if you was gonna read something, stop acting like it's because when it comes down to the factors of the people in your chat telling you to shut the hell up, just because of the fact is that you got your hands on some information. See, you ain't fooling somebody that really be out in these streets with the receipts, baby. Tay don't come with half-ass receipts. I come with whole receipts, right? And I know when receipts hit the streets, right? So the fact is of when receipts hit the streets, some people want to be the first people to put the voice on it or be able to speak on it. My thing is, the thing that was for me, the child support is not even the thing, baby. It's the child. It's the child. So if you're going to read something, make sure you read it right. Read it right. All right? The child support is left up to the decision of the court. All right? Robert didn't put in for the factors of no child support. The only thing that he want modified is the change in the factors of the care of his child. Don't make Tay bust this internet open today. Don't make Tay bust this internet open today. Because you know Tay got the bombs, baby. But you know sometimes peace gotta be still. And patience is always a virtue. Because when you know better, you do better. Okay? Let's talk about it. This is why I rock with this channel. Tay has been keeping it all the way real and always have the receipts. That's right. Call me 10 Toes Tay, baby, on a Saturday. Call me 10 Toes Tay on a Saturday. Because we ain't come to play. If you going to come out here and put receipts, baby, make sure you read them the right way and you present them the right way. Don't put your own opinion on somebody else's shit to make it say something that it don't say. You could give your opinion off of what it do say, but when you start giving your opinion and changing what it say, then you straight up lying. And we don't like liars over here. We don't like liars over here. We don't. And nosy mama. Right. That's why I call her internet niche. Yes, I am auntie. Sharonda TV. They be trying to play with us. I don't know. They be thinking that we don't go past go, I guess. But that's on that side. We know better over here. And I support Robert solely and full-heartedly. All the women that support Robert ain't because they trying to be up on him in a sexual way. Some people are on his side from the factors of right and wrong, baby. We see the people that was stalking him and the reasons for what. Okay, you was the one that was paying $1,000 and they never give up no butt. A person didn't even want that nut. Let's talk about it. Then you got the lady with no hair over the ears over there, sitting there trying to put out a narrative that, oh, Robert just going to court for child. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, stop lying. Stop lying. Go send somebody some more cootie pics or something. Prove that you got a cootie. Go do that. All right? That's it. If you could do that, then we be happy. Because I don't believe it. I believe that you've been lying to us all this goddamn time. The woman in you ain't womaning. It's more like, ruh. I see a bed down there, goddammit. We don't believe you. You need more people, okay? If it bark like a dog, it look like a dog, then God damn it, that bitch is a dog. Let me get in these comments. Maybe if she grew some hair over her ears, she'd be able to stop lying. Like, I don't understand what's the whole thing with this man. Y'all don't, I ain't gonna talk about it. Like, these bitches done went and did Bible study for the week. Like, they did Bible. I told y'all they was lying. They just needed to take tithes, okay, to make up in the factors in case they wasn't going to be able to talk about Robert. So they said, listen, we're going to have to find a way to rob these old bitches today. If we can't talk about Robert, nigga, we know they like the Bible. All right, we know they like Jesus. We know the people like Jesus. So we're gonna have to come and talk about Jesus. Being that we feel that Robert is Jesus, but we can't actually talk about the Jesus that we pray to. So we're gonna have to talk about the Jesus that we know that the people like. Okay, so we're gonna come and talk about how the devil was in me, and then God, and then the Lord told me, and then he I was on the judgment, because the Lord don't judge. All right, the Lord don't judge, but the people down here do. And bitch, you crazy. You crazy. You are crazy. And the people that's sitting over there playing tides for your ass, I'm praying for them more than I'm praying for you. Because they the ones that's really the ones being taken advantage of, boo-boo. People want to act like they making money from YouTube. No, you're making money from memberships. Okay, you're making money from memberships. And the reason you're making money from memberships is because the same person that you talking shit about in the front is the same person that you're talking shit about behind. And these people are definitely willing to pay any extra dime that they can to hear people talk about motherfucking Robert. Stop playing with me. Hey, Gemini Rising. People need to go check and see if they kids' child support is up to date. Or where the man for little Billy Bob that they ain't seen in about 10 years. Robert is not your baby forever. You cannot punish him for the shit that your nigga didn't do. That you see him doing. Which one of y'all niggas fought for y'all kids like this? Which one? Prove it. One hiding her kid from the daddy. Okay, that's the lady with the half a tongue. She don't even let the daddy see the kid. She trying to be the mother and the daddy at the same time. And with the charges she got, I'm convinced she a nigga. With that gold tooth that I seen in that mugshot, she a whole nigga out here on the street. Okay? I don't want no bitch that's criminally inclined if I don't even have a record, baby. How everybody that talk about Robert got a record, but Robert ain't got a record. But they try to talk about him and do shit that will cause a person to get a record. But check it. When you control yourself and is not under the control of others, you won't fall sort to bullshit. Okay, because you know better than. And this man has been stepping on y'all necks ever since, because for one thing, y'all can't be silent, right? Y'all can't be silent. It's hard, right? So with the factors that y'all can't be silent, y'all don't realize that even though social media is Robert's job, that y'all try to destroy is destroying, or whatever cause y'all be causing, y'all don't realize he still picks and chooses what he decides to put online. And if you notice, you don't never actually find out about his personal business until it is already a thing. Okay, he let this bitch come up here and lie for 40 days and 40 nights. I'm getting divorced. I'm the one went for the divorce. Just because you go on Temu and file some paperwork, that is not considered writing up a divorce. That's called making an order. That's called leaving something in your cart for a later purchase. Okay? When you actually want to divorce some motherfucking body, you're going to meet with somebody and say, listen, I want out this shit. I want out this shit. Okay, and that's what Robert did. And being that he did that, he let you sit on here for 40 days and 40 nights and tell them same people that's over there paying for memberships that you was the one going for the divorce, sis. And then when sisters online talk about, I received some certified, man, you know, because I received divorce pay. Wait a minute. I didn't know you could divorce yourself twice in one marriage. I can understand if people got married twice. You got married twice, you did, by the justice of the peace, and then you went to the Jamaica streets, but you still was within the same marriage, baby. It never separated, and then y'all came back together. Like as if you got divorced one time and then got remarried and divorced again. No, sis. No, sis. Yeah, goddamn Timu divorce papers, Cindy. She done left them shits in her cart talking about she done filed for a divorce. No, you placed the order, sis. You placed the order. Going for a divorce, putting something in your cart is something totally goddamn different. Stop playing with us grown folks out here. All right? And y'all playing with our intelligence. And we don't like that. We don't like the fact is that y'all come out here and try to play with our intelligence. Just like when they tried to drop them fake images or when sis got choked, we knew soon as that shit hit the internet, like, who did this bullshit? So when the lady with no hair over her ears came out and said, you know, I got a confession. You know, like she was Usher and shit. This is my confession. But bitch, we knew. We knew. We knew. The same way we know Bree be lying, we know you do too. People only gonna represent people that they are like-minded with. That was your whole connection. She ain't shit and you ain't shit. We gonna have to talk about it. Let me get in these comments. Right, Malia, they funny as hell. They funny as hell. They better not make Tay crack this internet open this weekend, baby. So if they gonna read some shit, make sure they read it properly. Your girl done fucked up, and she in jeopardy of losing her kid. This ain't got nothing to do with no child support. So stop lying, trying to cover up some shit. So that way you could create outrage to make it seem like a man was just trying to snatch a child from the hands of his mother. No, she on some bullshit. Okay, and when you do bullshit, you have to pay for it, and sometimes it comes with punishment. And that's the way that you learn your lesson. Maybe if she actually lose one, she'll take care of the rest of the 5. Fuck you, send that girl to graduation with your motherfucking, with her hair not done, but then around when the sun go down, you run out here looking like motherfucking Tina Turner and you going to look for Ike. What the fuck? You could have kept your money for that wig and actually got your kids' hair done, sis. Who is you playing with? So if these people choose to give you GoFundMe to get nails and Tina Turner wigs, then hey, it is what it is. Fucking Tina Turner wig. And you ain't go get that baby hair did. And you see Robert still celebrating. What the fuck? Good morning. No, we ain't mourning nothing. My bad. Grand rising. We rising. Rising from the bullshit. Because it's some bullshit. When he gets his daughter, get ready for the chapter 1. Yes! He gonna be every dirty dog that he ain't been in this book. He gonna be in that book. Lord have mercy. Mm-hmm. They gonna be out here madder than Shirley Shoes. They gonna be out here madder than Shirley Shoes that Thug and Mika posted. Mm-hmm. They gonna be madder than them goddamn shoes and them feet. They mad already. No, not Tina Turner. Yeah, out here looking like Tina Turner, fucking looking for Ike. The hell? You could have took that shit back. You could have took that shit back and left it wherever you picked it up at, because it wasn't worth it. Now, the nails with the kids on there, that was cute. But if that's the only part of closeness they gonna get to you, that's sorry too. So about somebody made these nails from the just Brianna, this, that, and the third. Okay, but now you got twins, sis. So it doesn't make sense for those nails to coexist. Are you doing a show? Are you doing something that you have to show up to an event to where the nails will coexist? But if you getting on the internet just to show off, then we just know that that's where the GoFundMe is going, to the Tina Turner wig. We're going to take a little intermission about while I go into these comments and see what the people say when they say, because you know when Tay get the going, they get the going. Please take this time, if you have not liked this at this point in time, to step out and like the video, and please come back in. If you are able to share to let them know that Tay is on the air, because they out here lying again, friend. Hey, Daily Sips with Jazz. Hey, Deb. If you definitely could support my page in any way, Tay will definitely appreciate. I definitely appreciate those that have sent me super chats already this morning. Y'all always make my day. Keep speaking the truth to power. That's right. Free Momo. Free Momo from the trap. That's what we going for. Free Momo from the trap. And aside from that, congratulations to you, big girl. You definitely did that. You graduated. You stepped up. Your next chapter is coming. So much more fun and education to look forward to. We, your internet aunties, is proud of you. Let's clap it up for Momo. Shout outs for the Moski. Shout out for the Moski. That's right. And they better stop playing with the internet auntie baby, because at the end of the day, her mother be being lazy. And you want to sit there and have a whole new outfit on, and we ain't see nothing to match when it came attached. You want to be putting somebody else target pictures on the internet. What is wrong with you? What, like, I'm starting to think that there's really a disability at here and here. Like, this shit ain't even funny. Like, do a person, I mean, I know she be in the 12 by 12 bathroom in the mirror doing the things that she do, but do she actually realize the view that we get? Because it's saddish at this point. You went from saying that you was a boss to doing bottom barrel shit, a whole different B. BB is out here looking broke, baby. BB is out here looking broke, baby. Okay. And other than the factors of her living off of the strength of the members and the people that still hurt just like she is, I mean, just being honest, she's not doing nothing that's good for business. Each one of us as content creators come out here with different, how can I say, point of views towards the same situation, and no point of view look better than the next. And it's not like the fact is that we come out here and we try to project something on this girl, is that this girl comes out here and put this shit out into the world, and some people just be stuck in disbelief. Like, are you serious, Brie? Like, are you serious? I would be online in parenting class. Are you shitting me? Me and my kids would be in museums and I'm not even being funny. Sometimes people need to teach you something that you don't know. And everybody didn't have parents when they was growing up. So being a parent is not, some people, when you have a kid, it naturally kicks in. You understand? But in some cases, what you don't know, you don't know. So there is places that you can go to get help for sure. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of times, why do it take for mothers to lose their kids to have to go to parenting class in order to get their kids back, when they could go to parenting class beforehand versus being at risk of losing the kid, period? Like, you know what? Maybe I'm not doing this thing the way that it's supposed to be done. You understand? Maybe I could get some information into what it is that I could do better. Or maybe somebody could give me a program that I can stick to that will help me improve. But just being out here walking with your head backwards, sis, doing the same repeated offensive shit, is crazy to me. She is so childish. If RH custody of Mosky shit. Yeah. I just want to know which ones. Listen. Drop a 1 in the chat because you know we about to do the engage. Tay love the engagement, baby. Drop the 1 in the chat if you feel that if Robert gets Mosky, okay? Will there be outrage? Okay. Drop a 2 if you think it's going to be some type of cover up. And drop a 3 if you think people will be happy. So that's 1 for outrage, 2 for cover up, and 3 for happy. I know me personally, I'm going to be in the happy percentile because I'm going to be happy for the factors. So, but I know what the people going to be. I bet the oldest daughter be helping her with her schoolwork, and 9 times out of 10, because her mother ain't got time. If she ain't got time to retwist her twist, who the hell she helping with homework with, sis? Felicia, she ain't doing it. You know she ain't got time for nothing to be out here doing nothing but trying to be Tina to her Ike. That's it. She went back and got her a Tina Turner wig. You got to be kidding me. Then gonna stay on the GoFundMe. Oh, I want to thank everybody. I was able to attorney. Shout out to my sis Lupa, because just like she said in her live, attorney. I thought you said you needed attorneys. And me, I heard with my own ears when you was on that live, you say that your attorney was 3,800. 3,800. Yeah, my attorney is 3,800. So at the end of the day, yeah, help BRI with that so we could get. So you said it was for the TPOs on the factors of the CCs, right? And now it's supposed to be on the factors of one single attorney, and it's supposed to be now for the factors of fighting for your baby. Well, I think when you're supposed to change your mind about something, you're supposed to let the people know so that they know what direction you about to go. Like when you made them people pay for them subscriptions for subscriptions for kids that they wasn't never gonna see, and now you out here doing foolish shit like putting your babies on the internet with all different type of creature masks on their motherfucking face, like you trying to trap somebody into the factors of talking about your babies. Girl, we won't do it. We won't do it. I mean, it ain't even worth it to do it. Why would we talk about the kids when we could talk about the mammy? And talking about the mammy describes basically where she's going wrong with the kids. I'd rather spend my time on doing that than being childish, getting on the line, talking about something. Who got time for that? The shit y'all got time for, we ain't got. Let me see. Oh, I see some ones. 1, yes, outrage. Good morning, Doris. Malia say 1, right, for outrage. There we go. Doris said 1. She screamed that shit for the people in the back because she know they gonna be outraged, baby. Mabel said 1. That's right. I feel that way too. Lolita said 1. Let's talk about it. Outrage, because they're already trying to create the outrage in the narrative. Nosy Mama, she said 1. We got a 1 from Nosy Mama. Okay, we got a 1 from Cashirel. Oh, Cashirel D, right? We got a 1. We got a 3 from Sharonda Mitchell, right? We got a 3. She gonna be happy. She thinks some people is going to be happy. Brenda Kingston said 1. That means outrage. Deb said 1 and 3. I definitely agree. Because from this side, you know we gonna be happy. Because we know it's all about safety. It's not about materialistic things or money. Joanne said 1 for outrage. There we go. 3. Doris said 3. She gave some more 3. She's screaming some 3s because we're gonna be happy for Robert, baby. Look at all these 1s. Felicia Kelly said 1. Kate Brown said 1. Sweet Ness gave me a 1. Cherry said 3. Shalawanda Palmer said 1 and 3. Auntie Sharonda TV said 1 and 3. Demetria said 1. Malia said, I'm gonna rejoice. That's right. We're going to go to church that day. Unicha Lane said 3. Michael, doesn't RH have other kids he doesn't take care of? First of all, I don't know when you got kids that, or when he had kids that he didn't take care of, because the same way he in court for this one is the same way he was in court for that one. And he did for that one until he was able to do for that one. And he still does for that one. Just because a lot of the things wasn't put on the internet, that's because of the controversy that it was causing. You don't see RH on the factors of behind the lines when receipts got dropped, that he was sending his daughter cash apps, picking her up, taking the baby shopping, doing all type of different things. He also went to court to have her come and live with him as well. But once you get to a certain age and I'm able to do it for you, and I'm able to do just for you, I'm not doing it through your mother. I'm not going to help a situation of a person or people that's out here lying on me. Okay, a person that's being lied on, if the damage is actually caused that they looking for, how is a person taking care of anything, even themselves? And a lot of these, how can I say, hateful ass women on this internet try to destroy a man saying that they care about his kids. But if that's the case, you wouldn't try to destroy a person's financial situation if you know that's the way that they take care of their kid. So I don't know why people say that. We got more receipts of Robert taking care of his other kid, and he was taking care of somebody else's kid, than the people that was actually supposed to be taking care of their kids. He was like the mother in the situation, and the bitches was the niggas. Let's talk about it. I'm confused. I'm confused. That really didn't make no sense. When you actually seen him take care of his kids, why you ask? I hate when people ask me stupid questions. I don't mind a person asking me a question, but make it a question that's worth asking, so at least we can get some adult conversation going from it. Don't think that you're going to drop in my comments and say some slick shit, and then that's what's going to disturb or change the narrative. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Anything that you need to know at the end of the day is on the internet for you to see, baby. 3, 3. We got some 3, 3. Rita said 3 through 1. That's right. We're going to have some outrage out here. And Lyona had to be in special education, by the way. She seems so slow. RH already said Lala was raising Momo. Listen, first of all, let's talk about this. When RH was with that girl, who did we see teaching Lala cooking? I mean, I'm just asking for the people in the back. I mean, anybody can teach their kid how to do TikTok dances. TikTok teach the kids how to do TikTok dances. They don't need the parent for that. It just become a team thing when the parent is added on, baby. But far as putting fundamentals into a child that they actually need when they grow up to be independent. Okay? Who did we see teaching these kids independency? And how can I say security? I'm gonna be happy for RH. Me too. If he gets custody, gonna be a lot of outrage from the other side for sure. Yeah. The lady with no hair over the ears already came out here lying, talking about he going for child support. Girl, bye. If that's what you choose to tell the people because you needed some content to come out to try to cover up some shit that you thought was going to come out, but the only person and the only way it's going to come out is if you put it out. Because see, when you got respect for certain people, you're not going to do things that you know is going to damage their situation in any type of way. See, Bree and her supporters need to learn something, all right? Even if I was, you know how many receipts, I'm going to be honest with you. You know how many receipts the content creators on this side get that never actually hit the YouTube streets? You know how many content creators on this side that get receipts that never hit the YouTube streets? Not because, oh, no, We give a fuck. Everything ain't meant to be everything, and everything ain't always for everybody's eyes. And everybody is not thirsty to just be able to tell something. So I got plenty of receipts that will never hit the YouTube streets. I pick and choose the ones that I choose to put out here. Yes, I do. But those is the ones that I'm willing to stand behind, boo boo. The other ones, you have to actually have a heart in certain things. And it don't got nothing to do with nothing, because if you actually support the kids, it's just certain shit that you're not gonna do because it's not within your coexistence. And that's just real shit. Hey, Renithia. You ain't missed nothing, Renithia. You always right on time, girl. You fell in right where you was supposed to be. I'm just happy you made it here with me. The only ones who will be outraged are the supporters. They already outraged. You see, they was, hey, Bullseye. You see, they was already outraged with the fact is that he even took her to the court for the fact is of fighting for his child. Like, what? Who he think he is? He's so jealous. He's so jealous. Yes, I am jealous of my daughter being in a fucked up situation. If I could put her in a better one. Yep. If that's what y'all want to call jealous, I'm going to be jealous every time. I'm going to be jealous every time when it come to mine. Because if I know that my child is not in a good situation, see, I would think that's what common sense would be. If you know that you're not, or your child is not in a good situation and you are able to change it, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? But when you care more about the people and what they think versus what's actually right, that's what's going to happen. Hey, chat. True chat and create. Hey, Chosen. Speak them facts. Robert always took care of his children. Right. Trust me, they see it. But people only make their eyes see what they want to see. And then whatever they eyes see that they don't like that they see, then they create other things and make it into what it is that they want it to be. Okay? And that's how this situation has seemed to be going, baby. And that's why I say when these situations come out, now I'm not going to say Brianna scarred, oh, yeah, she scarred us. Because at the end of the day, she made people believe one thing and it was nothing that was on that wave. Thank you, Latrice. I appreciate you. Good morning, Gigi. She made people believe. See, people fall with that pretty face and a smile. I'm just going to be honest, or them tears. These young ladies come out here with these tears and they knock these men down and try to make it seem like they the worst creatures on earth. When behind closed doors, the women actually be the creatures. The women actually be the creatures. That's why even down to with the DDG and the Halle Bailey young lady, at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm going to support a victim in any way. Even down to the fact is of, yeah, she got pictures and this, that, and the third. But a person is never going to put out there what it is that they do. All right? It's been heard and said time and time again that this girl is physically violent. It's been times when she's put her hands on him in multiple situations. And when you trying to prove your point to the court, you only going to show them what you want, especially if you the person going first to put an order in. Respectfully. Okay? This girl talking about how she would throw pots of food in the man's face and how she has postpartum is a real thing. Postpartum, postpartum is a real thing. And it puts your emotions on an up and down scale. And these females be having hectic schedules that they have to keep up with because they are in front of the camera and that's how they live their lives. And then they be having these new babies that they have to try to attempt to fit into their schedules, and they also come attached with. This young lady is about to go away for 2 months, okay? I'm just being honest. As a new mother, I wouldn't be able to be away from my baby for 2 months. So I'm going to do everything that I need to do to make sure that my baby is close to me. But if me and the daddy is not together, that means that the daddy not going. So that mean that the daddy would have to accept not seeing their child for 2 months. And if you a father that's about some shit, on some shit, or active in shit, you're not gonna take 2 months too lightly either. So something is going to have to come in place to keep that man away. We can't fall short of an image that they put and portray. Okay, the Disney star, the Little Mermaid. No. At the end of the day, a lot of people didn't even know that she was fucking this man until the baby came. So people had to show that there's a story. Okay, it's a man. The baby made the man, but oh wow, we didn't know that it was this man. Because you got to remember, to the world that she's in the world that he's in, to her people, he's beneath her. They don't give a damn about the YouTube world. We may know DDG in the YouTube world and know how much he actually does and how much he actually do. But they don't give a damn if it comes down to the factors of protecting her image. And if y'all actually look into that situation, when this man was texting her and he said to her, the things that you are doing is going to ruin your image. If a person was in the lines of trying to hurt another person, why would they give a shit about another person's image? Like, look, we was just online going back and forth about me not getting to see my child. And then, we break it up and not, we get back together online. And then the next thing you know, you pop up with a man somewhere. Like, it's just too much too soon. You're going to have to slow down. If a man is giving you correction, that's still showing care and concern for you. If I'm trying to hurt you, I'm not going to give a shit about you. If anything that is going to ruin your image, I will want the people to see what it is that I see. Joey said, that's right. They think he's not good enough for her. Exactly. Come on, people got to look a little deeper into a situation. I mean, just being honest, everything that they put on the internet for people to see is not always facts. And with a person of her caliber, you can't come out here and say something without having something behind it to basically almost stand on what it is that you said, because they feel like people is not going to look past it. If we never look past that fake document that this person put out here of that image trying trying to put it on Robert, to know that it's not something that happened within that situation with him, who would have, if we just fell short to just going off of the picture and be like, oh y'all. No, you have to look deeper into things. Look at the goddamn news. The news put all type of fake news in front of you. Just because you go to the news for news, that don't mean that they giving you or supplying you with accurate news. They supplying you with news or some giving you news that they want you to know or what they want you to think. Tamela, get the freaking Google. Let me see. Let me see what's going on up here, Tamela. The dragon chicken in the face belt with a scam. Be the Oprah child. Finger break. I guess if that's who you talk about, Jonelle, the real woman beater. Who you talking about? Jonelle, the real woman beater? The one that beat boys for Jordans and punch them in their chest? And the one that comes around and now they no longer supposed to be rainbow. What did Jonelle do to that boy that made him no longer rainbow? Because his mother came on the internet and said that she thought he was GAY. And then once the Ike, the woman beater, got into the situation, she said, since he been here, I no longer think that he's GAY. So what did that man do to make that child no longer be what he thought that he was going to be? Why did he take that child's P5? Why did he take that child P5? Why did Jonelle come online and make it known, him and his mama, that boy had stole her pants? Or maybe he got them from Goodwill. So you mean to tell me y'all out here wearing labels and $30,000 chains and y'all picking up clothes for the kids from Goodwill? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So when you ask me about a dragon chicken, you must be talking about Ike, okay? And obviously, we already see what Tina doing. You ain't check out her new wig, which y'all GoFundMe money paid for. I don't know why y'all even do it. Like, why do they do things like this? You can't even, don't even curse people like this out. Okay, because when you know better, you do better. All right, and you got to understand, just the way we feel about the truth is the same way some people choose to support a lie. You understand? Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but everybody is not entitled to assume, because when you assume, you know what you do, you make an ass out of you. So let's show the ass to the group. Do y'all see the ass on the screen? Show a unicorns if you can see the ass on the screen. Let me see if I see some unicorns, baby. Hey, open book. Good morning, beautiful. Blessings be upon you. I am so happy that God shared this gift with you, the gift of life. Everybody got that this way, because you know everybody wasn't lucky in all ways. So I appreciate that my people made it today. Benita, yes, Hallie is not a A-list celebrity. But you know what she is? She's attached to the rock, baby. Her and her sister was handpicked by Beyonce. And you know anything that's attached to Beyonce, they don't play with, baby. Because there's a certain stature and image that you have to keep about yourself to even be with be underneath that umbrella. So anything that's going to affect that image, they're either going to cover up or change. They either going to cover up or change. And we have to realize, oh, yes, y'all see the ass on the screen. Thank you for the unicorns. Hey, Nicole, look at my unicorns. That's right. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Well, if you're going to call him La Draga and La Finger Baker, La Finger Breaker, make sure you call him La Custody Window. Make sure you add La Custody Window on that. Okay? Make sure you add La Custody Winner. Robert for the W. Yes, stop playing. Make sure you put La Custody. Look contempt. Oh my goodness. When the truth hurt people, look at the unicorns, because y'all definitely see the ass on the screen. What these people really be thinking? Don't be mad now. Wait a little later. If you think you mad now, just wait until y'all actually see those paperworks, okay? And it actually says La Truth has custody of Moski. Free Moski. Remember how I used to sing Free Robert? Now it's Free Moski. Let my people go. Yes. Go over there with your peoples. Go over there back behind the gate. Tamala, I guess you fell from behind the gate. You know they keep y'all in jail. They keep y'all as prisoners, they members. But some type of way, y'all always find y'all way over here, baby. Mm-hmm. Hey, Amber, that's right. Free Moski. Brianna is big. Her is nothing she can do. She done put her dirty draws out there, and literally, mm-hmm, literally, okay? Because karma is a real thing, and when you don't do no good, you don't get no good, okay? You took your time to come on this internet and have all these bald head women like Tamala, and the lady over there with no hair over her ear, and the one with half a goddamn tongue, right? Oh my goodness. Right? You came on this internet and try to sick people on this man, right? And tried to have people do things to hurt him while you was hurting him at the same time, right? In the meantime, he ain't have time to hurt you. But the things that's right will hurt you, especially when you're a person that does things all wrong, right? Because I don't have to sit there and fight the tail when I'm going directly for the head. The head is the person I have the problem with. So why would I ever waste my time on the tail? You know, even though I like ass, I'm not an ass nigga. You understand? I ain't gonna sit there and be doing no. I'd rather deal with the head, and then once you deal with the head, the tail shall come behind. Trust it and trust and believe it, because you're gonna try to fight me with wrong, and I'm gonna actually fight you with what's right. And I guarantee you, being that the truth is never defeated, we're gonna see who actually end up on top, baby. Because see, you can't always lie your way into certain situations when the truth will actually change everything. Let's talk about it. They want to call him Latif. Call him La Custody. Do that. That's Robert name until they go back to court. And the only reason why I'm saying until they go back to court, because then that's when the world will know what he wants y'all to know. And if that man put a lock on that case for whatever reason, is because he knows that his ex-wife has a big ass mouth and she has a problem with giving people information to put out on the internet. On the internet. Now, unfortunately, some people still could get their hands on certain things. So if people can't hold water, that will definitely even work even better in Robert's case, because then that will mean that there was a what is it called? A leak, okay, in the case. And he can feel that his ex-wife has something to do with it in some type of way. That's why it's not good to release everything. But like I said, Tay got bombs. Don't make me blow this internet up for the weekend, okay? I'm telling y'all, don't make me do it. Because one thing I never get on this line and do. See, I kind of move like Robert. Y'all don't know it's a bomb until shit done blew up. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Thick Hips just did a new skit. Yeah. He better do all the skits he can get, because he gonna have to be responsible for them twins. His mama gonna have to come up off that milk cart. And so yeah, I don't never hate on somebody making financial greatness. Okay, anything that you can do to better your kid's life that makes them better than you, then I'm all with it. And I mean, me personally, it seemed like even if he's making money, he's still spending hers. Shit, she bought him a 30K chain, but she asking y'all for lawyer fees. Listen, if they would have pawned his chain, they could have got about 3 or 4 attorneys. And if you throw the ring in, that could be about 6 to 8. We ain't even said nothing about the watch yet. And you sitting here talking about your kids getting clothes from Goodwill, and you can't even do your child hair for her graduation. You couldn't even re-add the motherfucking butterflies that you put in when the hairstyle first started. You let her go as she is, possibly with the new outfit on that her daddy purchased. But yet she want to pop out here with this motherfucking Tina Turner wig, and they want to call Robert the finger breaker. Well, where is her Jachoka? Where's her John Choker at? Where's her Jachoka? See, where he at? They keep talking about his teeth, but she has the same teeth. Listen, that's because they want his teeth. That's why they talk about them teeth. That's what it is. People only talk about things that they want. That's why they talk about him. It'd be the bad part, because we support him and we don't go as hard as they do. I mean, I'm just saying, we come out here and we debunk BRI lies. That's what we do. They want to actually jump on the truth, boo-boo. He remind them of they ex-man and ex-baby daddies. And I think the only thing that makes him remind him of them is because they didn't want them, just like he ain't want her no more. So they remind them of when they got left. He reminds them of when they got left. Yeah, Miss Mel. She don't went and got a goddamn Tina Turner motherfucking wig, thinking she out here doing something with her big ass head. Girl, if you don't go sit your big head ass down and go do something for some parenting classes, we ain't playing with you. Out here selling rubber fucking panties and fake life insurance. I was trying to figure out, well, being that you can't tell us what you selling, was she selling bodies? Like, is she selling bodies? Is she getting into the funeral business? I talk about somebody always gonna be dying or somebody gonna always be sick. Oh shit, she killing people now. She's a hitman. I'm confused. I know you make money in the hitman business, but I don't want no parts. So y'all go ahead and sign up to that shit if y'all want to. Y'all gonna have to be in Vegas and all type of shit. New York, that's what she doing. She ain't hiring attorneys. She hiring goddamn hitmen. She talking about shit. No, no, no. So she gonna hire the hitman and then put the insurance on them. Like, listen, I got the funeral home and then I got the life insurance policy to go behind it. It's a 2-for-1 sale. Y'all go ahead and get in the business with her ass if y'all want to. She got bodies for sale. Okay. Who the hell gonna let Brianna sell them life insurance when she couldn't even fully pay her car insurance? You mean to tell me you gonna let a bitch that couldn't fully pay her car payment trick you into paying life payments? Oh no, it's gonna be a no for me. Here go the engagement. Here go the engagement. You know, Tay like her members active. 333, God is good. That's how many people looking at me, listening to me, because I ain't on the screen shit. But 333, that was the number. Oh shit, now we done jumped to 338. Make sure y'all hit the like button. How them like buttons, how them likes looking down here? Somebody let me know how the likes looking. And if not, put them up. And my Cash App is going across the screen. Y'all could definitely monetary support me. I appreciate that. And I definitely appreciate everyone that has sent me a super chat, a super sticker, or just here with me that done liked the video, baby. Hopefully you done shared me and all those other great things. Since you know so much, I can't see it. She been blocked me. She be working for him every 2 weeks. His daughter. First of all, I don't know if they old enough to have Alzheimer's or dementia. Okay. We gonna answer this right here, right? Tamala says she'll be working for him every 2 weeks, right? His daughter hate being on the camera. Now she hate being on the camera when her mother was on the camera talking about how she was going to stick her with her daddy before her daddy even knew he was going to be a daddy. When he even said that he didn't want no kids, then she tried to use the factors of him not wanting no kids against him, even though he was active in the situation. And then they created all of their kids' pages, including the baby Amora page. The mother was included. When she was in the situation, yeah, she used to post the baby on the page too. And the mother also has the child on her page when she's with her as well. I don't know if you don't get to see that. Do she got you blocked, Tamala? Tamala, do she got you blocked? Or can you not see the baby online with Bri? I'm confused, baby. You don't got her on TikTok when she be having the kids drop it like it's hot? Oh, okay. Well, I'm confused. Why would you basically start your child an enterprise, a business, something that's going to be generational wealth, and then because you get into your feelings and a situation breaks up, now the child wealth is supposed to break up as well too? At one point in time, Robert and Brianna will be dead as doornails. At some point in time, everybody has to go to their maker. And in the process of us being alive, the whole point is making a future for our children when we are no longer here. So if she's running or have her own business where he's not only doing far as spending time with her, is teaching her the business and giving her the concept of the business so she can know she is the business. She ain't got to work for nobody. She is the work. What are you talking about here? Y'all tune in to watch her. She's not tuning in to watch anybody. Okay, y'all people pay her mother for less. For babies y'all ain't even seen yet. Now, that's talking about working. Y'all the ones who working. You mean to tell me you get the pay for shit and did not even get what you paid for in return? That's disappointing. That got to be disappointing. That got to be disappointing. You know, I would be disappointed too. Because I mean, just being honest in a cup, I mean, right now, even just being honest, the whole point is your child being worth more than you are. Who don't want their child to be a star? It's just that the mama only how can I say glamorize the kids with the daddy that she's currently with. I'm pretty sure the oldest three was important when she was with the sleepy Bible, right? But now that there's a mystery man, you know, because then there was four, we don't even know no more in that case. And then in the factors of Amora, Robert, when she was with Robert, she was the one that was dying to have that baby. She wanted to have that baby by that man because she seen how good he was with her kids. I think that's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said. Those is her words. Those is her words. Those is her words. Send her all that money and haven't seen their internet. Right. They done bought Pampers and everything. And all they get to see is an ear and a toenail. It's hard out here. It is hard out here. Mm-mm. I say it's hard out here for a simp. When y'all helping Bree pay her rent. And she gonna get y'all for every cent. And the niece and nephew never sent. I'm telling you, y'all ain't gonna never see that niece and nephew, baby. Why y'all ain't tell her to stop putting them goddamn faces on y'all niece and nephew? That's not nice. Cause she only doing it for somebody to talk about y'all nieces and nephews. When we gonna continue to talk about her instead, cause the shit that she do is the shit that's bad. We can't blame the kids. We sure can't. Yeah. A lady in the service that was passing around cootie pictures to the people while she was in there, right? Being dishonorable. And her little whore friend, they be on the internet lying. You don't get a name like La Onya from nowhere. Okay, La Onya. Lie on you because she will definitely lie on you. And the people that she tapped in with will lie on her with you. They sure will. So, being that I want to give y'all a task, okay? I want y'all to hashtag la custody. La custody. Being that y'all want to be calling the person Latif, let's practice la custody. La custody. Okay. Mm-hmm. Tell her didn't he take baby girl to Canada. Right, but yeah, she came out here with that Tina Turner wig, right, Darice? She ain't take the baby to get her hair done, but she had her hair done. And that was her graduation. That's why Robert wanted to go up to the goddamn school, because he know how she do what it is that she do. Stop playing. And it's just convenient that, oh, he went to the school then, but then she graduating now. And that was going to be the only way that he found out. Because last time when the baby graduated, I believe from pre-K, at the end of the day, she didn't even tell the father the date so that way that he can show up, baby. She made it try to seem like he was being a deadbeat and didn't want to see his baby, but yet in the process trying to take the baby to all type of therapy, trying to talk about she's scared of her damn daddy. Girl, girl, girl. All right, we done gave Tamala enough time now. We answered all her questions. I hope that you got your answers to your questions. I hope you got what it is that you need. Now we're gonna ignore you, baby. I'm not gonna even delete you or block you or anything. I'm gonna let you continue doing the engagement because see the difference between me and I get paid when you come in. So I ain't gonna remove your comment. I'm gonna let you stay there and listen to us talk about the truth while you sit there and believe those lies. The baby was scared of her mother. And probably still is till today. It may be a good idea for them to stop supporting her. Listen, it may be a good idea for them to stop supporting bullshit because that's all it is. That's definitely all it is. Putting on new clothes and not bathing is not fucking cute. Say it, Melissa. Say it, Melissa. Because that's what they said. They said Bree be not washing her ass and just popping tags and putting clothes on out the bag. Bars. That's what they said. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Why? When people said her hair looked like a little girl style, she rushed out to go and change that. But when the people on the internet said that her kids' hair wasn't done, she ain't rushed to go change that. It goes to show you the values. It goes to show you the values. Yes. And her actions speak volumes. Now that's a boss move. These people out here be crazy. Right. They don't care about, so the child appearance don't matter. But now we know why Rail out here defending Bree, because while she was on live with her child, her baby hair was looking the same way, baby. You out here with 36,000 wigs showing you got wigs from company after company after company. But you and your daughter on live eating lamb chops and you can't even see her scalp. I mean, make it make sense. I mean, let's talk about it. These is the women that y'all supporting. So y'all got money to get y'all body done, but y'all ain't got no money to keep y'all kid hair done. Because if you actually got the child hair braided and washed, you know that mean that you will only have to get it done possibly depending on what the style or how big the braids is at that time, every 3 weeks to a month. You understand what I'm saying? Depend on. And these is little girls, so you would assume they would have beads in their hair or twists, something to that type of coexistence, right? But when they mamas is out here bragging about the deals that they got and the money that they make, and they kids ain't looking what it's supposed to be being, then bitch, you still broke. I'm sorry. If you treat your kids broke, then you broke. And these bitches is out here broke. All right? Broke. Not only are they broke in. Because just because you have money and you spend it on the wrong shit, that don't mean nothing, because you're not doing nothing about nothing that's about something. Kids wearing winter hats in the summertime. I know in some cases people could say that's the skateboard, the style for the skateboarders. Yeah, you might go with that for a moment, but even getting a kid a line up underneath the hat, if that's what they choose to go for as the outfit, you know. But the hair is not maintained. It's not combed. It's not nothing. Nathan. Not Nathan. 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 You bitches is bums. Tay said it. I don't give a fuck what y'all go up and look up about me. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. The proof is in the pudding. Y'all put these kids on the motherfucking screen talking about y'all was rich. I ain't never come up here and say that I was rich. So if you see that my child here is not done, then it's understandable. Maybe I ain't got no money that week to go and get the hair done, but it's still going to be maintained. Motherfuckers don't even pull out no brush, no grease, and no water, man. Armani, good morning. Say, disturbed people will always hop a ride. Yes, on a bitter train. In some people case, this internet is the only thing that they actually have. They don't have no real family. They don't have no real friends. So just to be or feel like they a part of some ish, that's good enough, and that's what they comfortable with. And some people that is already negative, basically pouring out negativity is not a thing. Cause you angry. You want everybody to hurt just like you hurt, baby. Them kids don't even go outside. That's sad. And school will be over soon. And that's the only break that they actually possibly do get, is going to school. And now that school is about to be over, they doomed. Now they stuck, and now she going back and like, come on, come on. I'm just being honest. Hey Donna, hey Gianna. Bree Days is coming to an end of her bullshit, yeah. And people gonna actually get to see who she is at this point. Yes, Lyonia is Lyona. You ain't never said it. You ain't never said it better, Melissa. Bright latte, get in the hair braided something that is QRH hat. Right. And then she tried to make it seem like, oh, what's too tight? The baby would no. No, sometimes babies just don't like to get their hair done. And I'm going to be honest. I will be doing my son hair. Now, you can't tell another person what pain is. But sometimes I'll be holding the brush, not even on his head, but over his head. And the boy will be saying, ouch. And I know damn well I'm not touching him. But I know damn well I'm not just going to send my son into any situation. Because just like I'm a representation of him, he's a representation of me. And I wouldn't want him seen in those situations where he has to be left to feel uncomfortably. Thank you, Donna. I definitely appreciate that, beautiful. Listen, when it comes down to the kids, ain't you the parent? So it ain't about what they don't like. It's about what's right. Everything that you teach your kid, that don't mean that they're going to like it. And one of those things that you are teaching them is maintenance. Maintenance and hygiene, but she can't teach maintenance and hygiene. See, she's old enough to pay for people to do some things, but you see, the one thing she ain't getting people to pay for to do, she ain't doing, and that's washing her ass. No social life. No social life. You could go all up and down my page and see me and my kids engage, okay? Because they are my prized possessions. I am proud of my babies. Without them, it would be no me. Are you kidding me? And that's not on the fact of the monetary, because money and having money is not what makes you a parent. You actually being a parent is the money and the value within itself. Are you kidding me? Like, some people could buy what you gonna buy your kids love? That's not real love. My mom took time and taught me how to do hair. Right. Right. I braid my daughter's hair personally, even down to the fact of me not knowing all these new age styles, or not doing these new age styles, or learn. If she show me something, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. But my whole job is to possibly get it done. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact is that I attempted to get it done. It may not look exactly like the picture, but it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. It's gonna show like, oh, listen, she gonna show, oh wow, your hair look nice. You know how many compliments a person get just because the fact is just neat. You could put brand new clothes on a person. Let me just make an example, right? Thank you, Aniti. I so appreciate you, beautiful. I appreciate anybody that supports Tay in any way. Like, y'all mean so much to me. When I hit 16K Tay yesterday, y'all, like I really, really like had a silent tear to myself, because it's hard in these YouTube streets to stay in a certain lane when there's so much going around or going on around you, baby. And throughout this whole situation, right? Throughout this whole situation that we've all played a part in, Tay been on the straight and narrow, friend. I ain't argue with nobody. I ain't did nothing to hurt nobody. I ain't dox nobody. I ain't put out nobody. I mean, I ain't never take that route. So I actually worked hard. Like I actually got my subscribers out the mud from the work that I put out. Yes, 16K Tay Mellow Yellow, baby. Yes, so definitely. People don't understand. Sometimes it's not all about the monetary. Sometimes the support, the thing that comes free is more valuable, baby. You know how many people that I have spoke to that have turned out to be some great ass people. And when God opened a door to you, you never know what explorations is going to be available to you once you go through that door. And I came through the door as one person, but I've met some actual great ass people once I got on the inside that can actually increase my value, my reach, and a couple of other things outside of the factors of knowledge. And knowledge is the best thing because you could come in contact with people that can tell you things that you don't know and teach you things that you don't know. And those things are definitely valuable if you choosing to move forward on a path, because those could be the bits of information that is all you need to know to get where you trying to go. That's what I'm saying. So I appreciate y'all. Hey, Ebony. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful. Another one of my people made it through the door this morning. God is good. God is good. Hey, Andrea. Her content is twerking in the bathroom. Say it, Melissa. That's what it is that she like to do. But yeah, these YouTube streets been crazy. So a lot of people was forced to deal with a lot of things, especially in the midst of a lot of people lying. So if you was able to stay true to you through all the things that we was forced to go through, yeah, it's definitely a great feeling. But it just prepares you for the next situation, because it's all, look at all of these internet couples, or how can I say entertainers, that their relationship is falling apart right in front of us. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's because when people is faking it to make it, the truth is going to come to the light. You only could fake for so long. And once the fake is up, people is actually going to get to see the real situation at hand, baby. Bree came out here faking. People realized who she really was as a person, and now we are where we are in the situation. And if you ask me, I think the best fit far as Amora, baby, would be Robert. I mean, just look at what the girl is bringing to the table. Only thing she got to bring is Tina Turner wigs, rubber panties, Timu lawyers, and Ike Turner. Ike. Hey, Truth Slayer. Seems like it was 10K, 10,000K, just a couple. Yes, I was just, I swear, I said that. It do seem like I was just 10K Tay just a couple of months ago, baby. And look where we at today. That's why I said I'm so appreciative. So appreciative. Good morning, humble me hype. Well, what do we owe the pleasure of waking up? Right. I'm gonna be the coffee in y'all cup this morning, because the conversation is when Robert actually gets Mosky, right? Because we calling him La Custody. That's Robert's name for the weekend, La Custody. Okay, being that they want to call him Latif, we're gonna call him La Custody, because that's what he's going to be receiving, right? These people come on the internet and make it seem like it's the child support that he wants to change because he feels like he's paying so much money. No, he don't want the child support. He wants the child that's attached to the support, okay? And then when the situation is the way that it is, her mother is still entitled to some visitation. But if anybody's going to be paying child support, she is. Okay? He already fully support the child, and she don't even live with him. And it will cost him more money if she permanently lived with him than him just paying child support for her. So what they better do is tell a girl to go to some parenting class instead of taking Walter with her to court for TPOs to try to see if she could fight a little bit harder and a little bit more, instead of taking in donations on GoFundMe's for fake attorneys. Thank you. That's right, La Custody. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. His name is La Custody, baby. Because that's what's important. So the lady with the hair, no hair, my bad, I almost gave her hair she ain't got. But the lady with no hair over her ears, she could come to this internet because she thinks she got a little document. Don't make me spill the tea. Because I told you, Tay will blow this internet up this weekend, baby. And you know my bombs be bombing. So trust me, what you got is what I got. So if you going to read what you going to read, make sure you read it properly. Don't be coming up here lying to the folks, okay? Because I will bust this internet in its forehead. I promise you. I promise you that. So when you want to come up here and talk about custody, it's the factors of him moderating the order for him to get primary custody. It ain't got nothing to do with no child support, baby. So if we gonna speak, let's speak correctly, all right? We're gonna make sure that we don't lie on Mr. La Custody this weekend. Mr. La Custody ain't doing nothing but gaining custody, all right? We don't give a fuck about his teeth. We don't give a fuck about his little leg. We don't give a fuck about nothing other than the factors of him and his child being able to have a healthy relationship and removing her from an unhealthy situation. Okay? That's it. That's it. La Custody. Stop playing with my boy. All right? Stop playing. Don't y'all got more charges to be catching this weekend or some shit? Y'all supposed to be shutting up. Y'all keep talking. I mean, we just taking a checklist. So y'all could go ahead and keep talking because, see, people think that a TPO is nothing, right? A TPO is basically a warning. And it lets the courts know, listen, I warned this person to stop doing X, Y, Z, and they chose to continue, baby. And my thing is, when a person don't mind you talking about them, it's just the fact is don't lie on me. If you actually look at my content and you chose that you didn't like me, that's fine. But don't like me to the point of lying. You understand? Because that can get you charges. The only reason why a lot of the times it don't make sense for BRI to get a TPO is because the only thing that people is going off of is her words. It's not nobody putting words in her mouth. It's the things that she comes and puts out. So it's kind of hard to basically, if anybody you're going to be taken to court is yourself. Yourself at that point. So I'm just going to be honest. If we're going to be talking about Mr. La Custody this weekend, it's going to be in the factors of giving him his props, okay? All props due to Mr. La Custody, boo-boo. And the lady with no hair over her ear, hopefully she crashes and burns and does some dumb shit this weekend. Because when people can't hold water and they receive water, they gonna have to, they need to quench their thirst because they thirsty. So I'm hoping that a person falls short to the factors of wanting to be thirsty and deciding to put something out here that's not supposed to be out here. Because if something is sealed and it's locked and it just so happened to show something or show on the internet, that's not considered public record. It's not. It's not. Those females that bash RH with the X will be the same ones jumping at the chance to be. Oh, yes, definitely. One of them paid $1,000 to try to get close to him, and it still didn't work. And she been talking about him ever since. He even got her doing Bible on the sand. He got her praying to the Lords. Oh, my God. He got them over there praying to the Lords. She's a professional trap queen. Say it again. Hey, AC. I see them unicorns, baby. I see them. How them likes looking, y'all? On my NSA, I got 344 in the building. How many likes do it say I got right now? because I don't think none of my moderators is up in here, and I'm on my cell phone, and I'm scared to touch a screen because I don't want to leave a screen because I don't know why they playing with me. I had to come early this morning and say, listen, y'all gonna have to stop the cap and stop the lies at the same time. Like at some point in time, do something different. Show us another one of your talents. Like, can you roll over or something? Like, can y'all roll over instead of lie? Is that a trick that you learned this week? Show us a new trick that you learned this week instead of the same old trick and lying. Yes, dark soul. Say it again. She is really the worst kind of woman a man could come across. Yes, and I told the other person that she gonna have to put a picture of her cootie meats out here because we don't believe she a man. She gonna need more people. We don't believe her. Now I know she said that she was sending pictures around to the peoples that or a man when she was in the army, friend, and he threatened that he was going to show it to the captains and stuff like that. Thank you, Miss Lisa. I so appreciate you. And he was going to tell everybody what he had received thanks to her. But I'm going to need the same proof because we don't believe you a woman. All right? We don't believe that the lady with no hair over her ears got lady parts. She a straight nigga. She a nigga. They traded her lady parts in when she was adopted. When she got adopted, her cootie days went away. That's right. Roll over, pour, sit, something since you know something. Right. Like they ain't learned, they ain't show us one of your other talents. Show us one of your other talents because the lion one is getting like that one is old and y'all not even good liars. Like I'm just being honest. Anytime one of your every time they lie, soon as somebody it's old and it's not even the fact is that because we know that they lie is it instantly be like, look, they lying again. It be the fact is that we be amazed. How you lying again with the proof right here? Thank you so much, Ebony. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for helping me out. I definitely appreciate that. Listen, how? Like roll over. Sit, boy, sit. Like you out here in the army, how they said the other day, showing people your roast beef and cheese, talking about you serving the country. Didn't I tell y'all that she was dishonorable? I told y'all she was dishonorable. Ain't nobody listen to me. Let me see how I do that. Cause I'm on my phone. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how to work this shiznai. If somebody could tell me how to moderate on my phone or add somebody as a moderator on my phone, then I'll definitely do it. And I'm through StreamYard. Yeah, her cootie meat, True Slayer. You gonna have to prove to us, all right? Because even Amber posted the other day when Jeannie was online. Yep, the lady Bubble Eye Bluefish was online when she had the red hair, and she was saying that Nate hair looked like cootie hair. Like when you don't get waxed. So I'm thinking like, damn, that cootie hair nappy like that. Yo, who served in the military and got dishonorable? I'm saying she's saying that she got retired, but I believe it was a dishonorable discharge because ain't no way the person come out here doing the shit that they do out here. And it's something that just started. This is something that been active for the longest. And lo and behold, I was being nosy in the other day. I was in the bushes catching splinters, and she was in there telling her people how when she was in the service and she was dealing with this guy and she decided to, Tay gonna tell everything. Listen, Tay talks and Tay gonna talk. But yeah, she was saying how she was ignoring the guy because she felt some type of way about something. And then he sent her a message talking about, all right, if you don't answer me, I'm gonna show the pictures that you sent to me to the captain. Now, I was trying to figure out right there. I almost fell out the bush, y'all. I almost fell out the bush and bumped my motherfucking head being fucking nosy. Because now I'm trying to figure out, was he going to tell the captain that she sent him the picture due to the fact is that he was so disgusted? Or was he actually trying to expose her? And then she said he going to say, right? She said he going to say. She said he going to say, right? This was she said. She was like, mm-hmm. Then he was like, I wasn't going to tell them. I wasn't going to send them that picture. I was just saying that because I knew you would answer me. But I was still thinking like that's disrespectful sending somebody a roast beef motherfucking sandwich in the service and they out here fucking with our or trying to save our goddamn country. And that's why these goddamn veterans, some of them, not all of them, y'all, don't think I'm being disrespectful, but some of them be coming back out they rabbit ass minds. If they was receiving pictures of them Arby's roast beefs, then yeah, that definitely was sending them out they goddamn minds, baby. Say you had to eat close to the tree. That's right. She was out here she was out here oiling guns in the service. Excuse me, YouTube. She was out here oiling GUNs in the middle of in the pants. In the pants. Let me see. Let me see. One thing I hate is a liar. That's me too, Elizabeth. Talk about that man coming out here as a bitter ex-husband because he want to fight for child support. No, tell him the truth. Your girl is about to lose custody of her daughter. Okay? The custody is about to come the permanent provider. All right? The custody is about to come the permanent provider. All right? And Bree is about to become Bri visitor. She's about to be the visitor. All right? She's the one that's going to have visitation. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I know it might be hard for you to do. I know she possibly, if somebody look it up, Miss Lisa, I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10, she probably got a dishonorable discharge, or she probably retired and left the service so that way she didn't have to lose her resources due to the factors of the shit that she was doing while she was in there. Because can't nobody tell me no different. Can't nobody tell me no different. You got me rolling. Me and my co-workers wondering why the hell or what I'm laughing at. I am weak. Yes. Because what's gonna be real funny is the outrage when they see Bree a visitor, baby. Okay. Because they want to be playing with my boy La Custody. Stop playing with La Custody. All right. Leave my boy La Custody alone. Respect his shit. Y'all want to be calling him Latif? No, his name is La Custody until they go back to court, baby. And then y'all gonna see what's final up in them sheets. Being that people with no hair over their ears want to come to the internet and be lying, trying to make it seem like somebody a bitter ex-husband. I guess they would know about a bitter ex-husband or think about a bitter ex-husband when they done had so many motherfucking husbands, like a multiple goddamn choice. She done had so many husbands, it looked like a all you could eat motherfucking buffet. Was she motherfucking just marrying people so they could become legal citizens? Was she just citizenizing people? Was she just getting married so people could get her papers? Because ain't no way she ain't got no cootie and 3 men decided to marry her. I won't believe it. If it wasn't for papers, it wasn't for nothing. Look, all right, let's be clear, Ebony. Why they be playing? They be coming to play, but we be dead ass serious. We just be laughing while being serious, all right? Okay, because the lady with no hair over there, all right? And I'm just being honest. If the top is gray, the bottom is gray too. Yo, her coochie out here looking like a cauliflower. It's too early, y'all. It's too early. Yes, the custody gonna have them real mad this week, next week, and the week after. While they out here got that cauliflower coochie. Shit, half of the people that went on that motherfucking girls retreat, they talk about people was motherfucking jealous. Why would we be jealous of people that went on the trip and left they insides, they stuff at home? We ain't see nobody have a goddamn triangle on that shit. Everybody goddamn, listen. I love thick people. And I love thick people that definitely show themselves and is confident within themselves, because people be trying to beat down the BBWs, okay? But when you a circle, a square, and a triangle all at the same time, you shouldn't be talking about no motherfucking body. If you ain't got no body, the one and only thing you should have is a great fucking personality. Your personality should supersede all the other dysfunctions that you may have, baby. But to have a fucked up body and a fucked up personality to match, oh no, you cauliflower having ass bitch. I dare you. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Shit. Y'all better set up an act or a show for your girl to get that wig some action this week. Hopefully she ain't get it to get knocked in between the microwave and the goddamn refrigerator. Going to look for her Ike. She gonna have to find Ike. He been over there doing skits, which is crazy, right? How you argue with the man for 6 years about doing business with women, and then have to basically see your current man do nothing but business with women. And I mean not just any business. I mean he kissing and touching and rubbing. Yes. Cauliflower with no edges. Nasty, nasty. So nasty. Go. I love reading the comments because y'all be on set. Y'all definitely be on set. Yes, Elizabeth, cauliflower coochie. They sitting over there sitting on that cauliflower coochie. I would be mad the fuck too. I would be mad too. I would be mad too. You sitting over there with no hair over your ears, sitting there thinking that you protecting somebody by lying just as much as they do. No, y'all helping La Custody. Y'all helping Mr. La Custody out, and I love that for him. Mr. La Custody is definitely the win. If you're going to come out here and say anything, tell the truth. Be like, well, yeah, Robert is going to be getting custody of Mostly, and Brianna is going to have visitation, all right? Because when the motherfucking child support is left up to the court, that means that's not something that kids about or being cared about. But when a person makes sure that the only thing that they specify they want modified in the record is the factors of the child being with them primary and the other parent having visitation. Oh, ain't no money involved in that. Nope. Nope. Ain't no money involved in that. Ain't no money involved in that. Yes, definitely cauliflower coochie. That's why they all over there angry. They gotta look downstairs and see some snow. Let it snow, let it snow. Can't hold it back anymore. I don't care what the people say. Right. There we go. Let me see what y'all saying down here in these comments. Merlina said unfit means leaving her kids unsupervised. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. So in case the people in the bushes, they could see. Okay. They see it anyway, because you know they read the screen, the comments, and listen to everything. Not everybody in the bushes for bad reasoning. So if you in there and you just listening and you ain't here for no bad works, what up? But yeah, it says unfit means leaving your kids unsupervised with a PEDO, and a parent to alienation is what a judge don't take kindly to, as well as third party info being given online. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly what unfit mean. And then you have the nerve to take the same pedo to a court for a TPO, which further shows that the person is still around you. So basically, the shit that I'm taking you to court for, the judge actually can see that I'm not goddamn lying, baby. On top of the fact that black and white is everything. So along with what the black and white say and what a person asked to not be done, which is to have his child around said one, right, right. The judge is going to clearly see the facts, baby. Like, oh no, this is not healthy. Not only for his child, but none of the children in the situation. All right. And then I don't know, like, why did you take your daddy with you to court? You thought Queen Step was gonna try to whip your ass? You thought you was gonna get your ass whooped? You thought she was gonna be in the parking lot like, what we doing, Bri? She said, no, y'all gonna have to go with me to court. I'm willing to take the risk. Daddy, I can't go down here by myself. She might whip my ass. Yes. Please go with me. Listen, we're gonna have to take Josh too. We all gonna go. Listen, y'all gonna be my support. Y'all gonna be my support. The kid in the pedo, right? Because she thought that Queen Step possibly was gonna possibly beat her ass in the parking lot. But girl, ain't nobody thinking about you like that. Ain't nobody thinking about you like that. Not like that. Not like that. Mm-mm. Them lies that you tell just be whipping people ass. That's it. And that's scary as shit. You gonna go and tell them people in the court that Queen Step said that you was being touched and slept with your daddy? That's deep. I ain't never heard that one out here in the YouTube streets. That's what's new. Now everybody know that Walter. Everybody know that Walter is a pedo. Okay. Even the government knows, the court system knows. They the ones who type the documents out for everybody else to publicly know. So Walter being called a pedo is not something that should be illegal because publicly it's known that he like to touch on things that don't belong to him. Right. She brung Josh and Blackula with her for protection. Yeah. I don't understand how that makes sense. You gonna take a man that's on paper for great, not one time too, not one time too, right? To prove what? To say what? Oh, they were supposed to just see the old man in the case and the kid and feel sorry for. I don't know. I don't understand where we was going with that. Uh-uh. Did they drop the charges? No danger on Walter. Oh no, those charges wasn't dropped on Walter. He just got more. Then he started getting acts of nature and incest and a couple of other things. Listen, after Grape, he upgraded to fucking the grass in the air. So no, the charges wasn't dropped. The charges definitely wasn't dropped. He was convicted. He was definitely convicted. And if at that time the registry was out for the PEDO where you have to be on that, he probably would have been on there for a lifetime. But being that he been humping air since the Stone Age, that's the best way to say it. He kind of beat the factors of the registry line by I think 2 years. When the truth was with her, them kids used to make brushing them teeth, everything. Say it. You see, I had to put that on the screen too. We're gonna let that sit that right there. And I'm gonna give people a little bit of time to be able to like this live if they have not liked the live or as of yet. So that way the algorithm can know that Tay is here and she back again, baby. Right? So if you have not hit that like button, definitely hit that like button for me. Put that right on the screen. Let that sit for a minute. Let that marinate. Oh no, Queen Step and BRI. Well, I'ma just be honest. Being that Queen Step is on a TPO, certain things can't be put on the internet as of yet because it basically will go against the stipulations. You understand? So once everything is cut and cool, guaranteed, Queen Step will definitely give that live to you. Definitely, definitely. Because I don't want to say too much of some things that's not supposed to be said. So I'll leave those words to come out of her mouth. You understand? You know how Tay is. You know how Tay is. Yes, negative and drama is the only content she. Yep, that's the only content she got. And that's the only content she gonna keep. Because now the wool has come off of BRI. She can't play or fake a role no more because now people know who she really is. Because now people definitely know who she is. But what I'm telling them is don't be on this internet messing with my boy La Custody this weekend because Tay will definitely come and crack this shit open. Don't be receiving little ones and twos in y'all inbox and think y'all got some heated information and be thirsty to drop it on the internet. I dare you. I dare you. I double dare you. I double dare you. I double dare you. Hey, Christina. That's why she have cameras in her house. Let's talk about it. Outspoken. Hey, Outspoken. How are you doing this Saturday morning? Y'all know I normally don't be out here this early, but I was up. So I said, let me go have some coffee with my people and tell them the truth. Being that people always choose the lie, they probably got a little, a little birdie decided to give them some information. But being that everybody is not the same, even if that birdie supply a couple of people with the situation, if you actually care about a person, you're not going to do anything that's going to affect the situation that they in. You're going to let things play out and happen the way that they supposed to happen. But when people be thirsty to drop information, that's where they go wrong, baby. That's where they go wrong, baby. Yes, the roast beefs. She was passing out the roast beefs because I'm pretty sure ain't no coochie down there. All straight cauliflower. They got the cauliflower. They got the cauliflower. They got the cauliflower. My son won custody because the mom didn't leave her abuser to neglect. And we ain't gonna forget that Robert got that proof too. Okay. Not only do she got his child around a PEDO, she got his child around a known abuser because she put those words out. She's the one who said that this man choked her, spit in her face, and did a couple of other things, called her bitches in front of the kids, told her to suck his you know what, and said F her in them kids to be exact. He's the one that done bought video games for the kids and took it back. He's the one that done punched her son in the chest. And these is all her words. So I think having a PEDO around the kids and the judge knowing that you are in a current relationship with your said abuser, yeah, volumes is definitely volumes. Can't stand them liars. I can't stand them liars either, Debbie. That's why they hair not growing no more. That's why them hairs over them ears ain't never gonna grow again. A person tried to make it seem like, when Fee came over there, girl, I put some nail on my sides to see you. Stop fucking lying. That shit fell out, never to return. Okay, your eyebrows is bald, your over your ears is bald. All right, you just a bald face ass liar. That's it, and that's all. Okay. If I had to lie like y'all lie, put me back in the closet, goddamn it. I'll take a closet for $400. Give me the closet, Alex. And she's still smiling in his face. Let's talk about it. Goddamn cauliflower coochie ass women over there coming out here lying on my friend, Mr. LaCustody. Leave Mr. LaCustody alone. That's his name, and that's what we're gonna call him. Mr. LaCustody ain't doing nothing out here but trying to gain custody. And that's what is gonna happen. Y'all better sit there and figure out what y'all gonna tell y'all members when y'all see that BRI about to have visitation. Y'all gonna have to come up with something better than church. Okay? Bible study ain't gonna work. Y'all might all need Bible study, but y'all ain't gonna be able to trick the people with Bible study like y'all tried to trick them with Walter charges to about, yeah, he on paper, but they ain't say convicted. And that's how you know the motherfuckers must got a cataract or something, because it clearly said convicted. It clearly said convicted. So I don't know if y'all devices needed to be updated. I'm talking about the ones that they got for y'all eyes. Okay. But yeah. Right, Joy. Sure Liz. I could damn sure hear you saying that in my head. Sure Liz latte. Joy, I'm telling you, they better leave Mr. LaCustody alone. He ain't playing. He dotting all his I's and crossing all his T's. While y'all here ain't never gonna grow back, baby. Yo, we don't watch bitches age, gain more gray hairs, like get permanent ass sitting chair, like they butt look like even when they stand up, it's still sitting in the chair. We done seen people regular bathroom schedule change because they ain't never go to piss while they was online to where they had people convinced that they was just sitting in the chair pissing on themselves at some point. We done had people get embarrassed because they decided to argue with men's like. Remember when lady with no hair over the ear tried to argue with Kevin? And Kevin said, yeah, bitch, go get your husband. That's who I want to talk to, because ain't no way no man got no, well, she a man too, but ain't no way no man gonna have his wife. That's who I want to talk to. Damn arguing with the bitch. I need to speak to the nigga that's responsible for this pet, right? So a person gets up, right? The lady with no hair over the ear, right? Gets up and she like, Jay, Jay, where you at? Oh, he must have went out. Now, mind you, it's 3, 4 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. 3, 4 o'clock, maybe possibly 5 in some places. That nigga ain't go nowhere. And now, even that you see him online, he look like one of the motherfucking sisterhoods. He don't look like he part of no brotherhood. Just because a person got a beard, that don't mean nothing. That could just be used to, never mind. Never mind. You got to know when not to go. You gotta know when not to go. Hey, Real Talk G. But I'm just trying to see if it's going to be outrage, right? We know they already trying to do the cover up, but that's what the numbers was for. 1 for outrage, 2 for cover up, and 3 if people was going to be happy. But Tay think is going to be a little bit of all 3. I think it's going to be outrage, a cover up, and a little bit of happiness from some, because the ones that's on the other side, they ain't gonna be happy none. They gonna be pissed off. They gonna be foaming at the mouth. They eyes gonna be wide. The pupils gonna be dilated, and we gonna hear people stuttering real hard at a rapid pace. The internet is about to go crazy. That's right, Mr. LaCustody. We down for what and who is right. That's right. Let me put that on the screen. Mr. LaCustody. That is his name. They better say it right and give that man his respect. Wait, did she move with man hits? I think she think that, not being at her place helps her avoid the things that's going on at her place. But it doesn't matter what place you at. Those situations you got going on is right with you. You could go to court from anywhere. And the factors of you not being home, furthermore, proves why the truth daughter should be with him. My daughter don't need to be at no other man's house. She got her own father's house to be at. And if she's not staying home, if she chooses to take her other kids there, then that's her choice. But I don't choose for my child to be there. This is the same man that tried to use my child against me on the internet to play games and thought it was funny. But now his same babies is not allowed on the internet, baby. And me personally, she respects that. How you ain't respect nothing that Robert asked you to not do with his child, which has something to do with safety measures. But this motherfucking funny face and the moose face looking ass nigga, all he got to do is say don't put my kids on the internet, and you out here showing people ears and fingernails, but respecting his wishes. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, if a man not taking care of his kid, he can't tell you what to do with that kid. I'm just saying. So if Robert is telling or taking care of his kid, then he should be able to tell you who he chooses for his kid not to be around, especially if it's for the factors of their safety. And regardless to whether it was a man in a situation or not, I would think if it came to those type of situations, you would be kind of cautious of who you have around your kid. But you already done show exhibit A and B that that's not the truth, baby. You a down bad, back broke ass whore that got a lot of bitches with no hair and ain't seen they cootie in years, basically defending some shit that's not right. And that's what's going on. They shouldn't be fighting Robert. They should be fighting gravity, because that's the shit that hid they cootie. All right? He ain't do it. Sis done went from a pocketbook to a change purse. She said, I want to go viral. Okay. We're going to make sure you go viral by letting everybody know that you a financial dummy. Is that good for you? Is that good for you? Now, you know, some people don't care, like how 2K said, right? Because I totally agree with that. Some people don't care about what type of publicity they receive, as long as they receiving some type of publicity, baby. But I wouldn't want every place that I go now for them to know, hey, ain't you the girl that was the financial dummy? Hey, ain't you the financial dummy? Ain't you the one that was paying $2,000 a month for a car and still had a $1,000? Because I don't give a fuck how many Tina Turner wigs you go out here and buy. You still got to pay for that car. You still got to pay. You owe them people. Now, if they come and repo your fucking wig, sis, then what? Then what? They come and snatch that wig right off your goddamn head as collateral. Then what? But ain't nobody going to want that motherfucking wig. You shouldn't even want that motherfucking wig. At all. Right, Rita? They be out here playing with the wrong people at the wrong time, but at the right time, because as soon as you play with us, we going to come with the heat, the receipts. And Tay got the receipt. And that's why I said, don't make me blow this mother scooting goddamn internet up this weekend if people decide to keep lying. And don't think that you just going to lie to force my hand. Tay controls Tay, friend. But the truth always beats a lie. So when you know you got the truth and you sitting there just listening to people lie, it's like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Let me check the no, the paper. It don't say that. That's not what them words say. And I think that this is in English. I don't see it being in a secondary language. So I know I'm reading it right. Oh, okay. This bitch is lying. Little Richard wig wearing ass. There we go. So it's going that several CCs are speaking out against her from from different parts of the country. We on different goddamn time zones. The CCs ain't even on the same time zones. Some CCs don't even speak to other CCs behind the lines, baby. And if the CCs do speak to the other CCs, we never reveal our sources to nobody. Your business is your business. Even if we talk about the business, like how you feel about this or what you think about that, it's never about the sources, honey. So our information is always our information. And for people to have so much different information, but accurate information to come out here with, that is sad. And then you got men speaking out against the situation, which is a good thing, because we got sons, brothers, uncles, daddies, grandfathers, not grandfathers like Walter. Okay, not grandfathers like Walter, but actual grandfathers, you understand, that stood for something and actually have honor. And we want those men to be able to continue to be respected instead of being hurt by women out here that's been rejected. Like what? Why they be playing with us? So the men coming out here and speaks about these men always in women business. Ain't these women lying on men? I ain't know that they was lying on a balloon or a shoe. I could have sworn that they told a lie on a man. Ain't that another man's business? Because the same shit could have possibly happened to him, or could happen to him, or he could bring no notoriety to the situation so it don't happen to another brother again. Are y'all stupid? I said y'all was stupid the other day. I said those people, and I don't even like to use that word, but stupid is, stupid does, stupid is, stupid was. Because that's some stupid shit to say, that a man is in woman's business when the woman is lying on a man. Don't that affect the whole man race? Because that would be another woman lying on another man, creating projection of all men. That's like you get around a woman and be like, it ain't no more good ass women, no more good ass men out here. Yes, it is, sis. You shopping in the wrong areas. You so used to shopping for one man, you don't know another man. So a good man ain't the man that you looking for. You looking for the same man you had last time. Don't blame that on the other men. That ain't they goddamn fault. But what people don't realize is there's men out here that actually has standards about themselves. Just because they'll fuck somebody that got a fat ass and a smile, or a pretty face and a smile attached with a fat ass, that don't mean that that's going to be the person that they willing to be wifing. Men got morals too. So because you come across a man with morals, now he in woman's business. Yes, women is my business if I ain't GAY, because they might be part of my supply. And I don't want my supply being faulty with no shit like this. That's like spoiled milk. You see the date say expired. You still gonna drink that shit? Hell no. So if you got something that gives you a red flag before you actually bump in it or bump into it, ain't you supposed to be appreciative? So one man is supposed to look out for, like, listen, nigga, don't need because let me tell you what this last bitch was capable of. She lied on this man, came out here and said that he was guilty of domestic violence. Come to find out she was lying, and the bitch was crazy. Crazy. Not little crazy, not medium crazy, like big crazy, like big crazy, like big crazy. Like she lied. We don't know if she know that she lying, because she say one thing one day and then not even 48 hours, the girl come out and say something else. Thank you, my dudes. I appreciate you. So yes, men is supposed to definitely be on the train of saving another man. And for it to be so many women out here defending a man, that should say something within itself. Like, wait a minute. He got how? They said 51. Okay. They said 51. 51. Now we just gonna put it on the floor, right? They said it was 51. Robert had 51. My bad. He's not Robert this weekend. They said Mr. LaCustody, right? They said Mr. LaCustody had 51 content creators out here on his side. Now, first of all, they said he broke. So I don't know how he could afford 51 of us in the first motherfucking place. Okay? That's number one. But anyway, back into the point that I was making. They said the custody had 51 content creators out here defending him. Now, if it was 51, 52 content creators out here, in the beginning, the only two men that was in the situation was Jaffe and D Ham. Okay, that was the only two men. When Kevin came into the situation, it was solely to defend Robert on that behalf because that's his brother. But we talking about just content creators. We not talking about family members, right? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my charger. Okay, I had to get my charger. We safe now. We safe. My thing popped up and said 5%. I said, oh no. Oh no. All right. So that would be outside of the two men that was in the situation then, that would be 50 women. 50 women from different places all over the world that heard the same story, right? The same story, right? And just so happen to sit back and observe and pick up the same contact clues. And nobody never spoke to most of us met here. Let's be honest, from seeing each other's content. Okay, it's not like we came together like, listen, you about to start doing content, I'm gonna do content, we gonna do content, this, that, and the third. No, a lot of us met each other off of the factors of our content. So with that being said, it's sad that there would be 50 women, right, willing to stand up for a man in a situation. And there's only at one point in time, a person said one, she got into the situation because she seen a group of women bullying another woman. No, you seen a group of women telling the truth on another woman, and being that you wanted her to be able to continue with her lie, you wanted to come out here and think that you was fighting against the truth, but all you started doing was lying too. Let's make it make sense. Like what? Where these new creators come from? Because if y'all say, listen, the saga been around, the saga over. Okay, well, I can say at least, listen, y'all even got the tarot readers. Even the tarot readers, even they read their cards is going like, what? So Robert paying the tarot readers too? He paying the tarot readers too? We can't make this up. Because if we from 2-3 years ago and these people is from 2 weeks, 2 months ago, somebody gonna have to explain to me. Okay. Oh, I mean, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just us. We don't know. Either way, right, Gemini, you just seen one pop up, right? Every other day it's a new content creator popping up from somewhere saying, wait a minute, this bitch is crazy. She lies so much. Why is she lying? Everybody not gonna call a person. I mean, I'm just being honest. You ain't got the see to be able to hear a lie. Even a blind man can hear a lie. And that's why I said, don't be quick to jump on these two stories when it comes down to the factors of Cassie and the girl Haley, because these girls' images will confuse people, because being that they brung to the scene as a wholesome person, when this person was in a marriage with Robert, they was actually a wife. Okay. Even though they wanted to be a whore. You know, she didn't realize she was whore turned housewife, and she should have stayed housewife, because now she's been put back to a whore. But yeah, when there's a person that presents an image of wholesomeness, right? Once a person comes out and say something bad about that person, people don't like it, or a lot of times they can't see past the image. A lot of people couldn't believe Bree actions or the actions that she chose to put forth, baby, because in the marriage, those actions was basically covered to the factors of she was a wife, she was a mother, she was a business owner, and now she's no longer in that relationship. It shows the person that she really is. And that ain't so when it comes down to these other girls, don't fall short of the image. Because like I told you, even down to the young girl, little girl, Halle Berry, nigga, she's the little fucking mermaid. Okay, but just because she's a little mermaid, that doesn't make that mean that she's innocent. You have to really look into situations before you give your judgment, and don't be blinded by the first things that you see. Keep on looking into the facts, baby, because you will be surprised. Believe me, people is always going to look at a certain, first of all, for people to look at a situation where two people supposed to be equal and ultimately decide that that young man is beneath her because her career is one thing and his career is something else. They still equally yoked as humans, and it's about what's right and what's wrong, not what one position or what another person has over another. And what you can realize, if a person does have higher statures of people that can do things, they also have people that can fix things and provide things to change things. Like far as keeping that man away from his child. Don't let every good girl, don't let every good girl image fool you. That's all I'm trying to say. If those text message wasn't displayed about Cassie, we wouldn't never know half of the things that, yes, is Diddy wrong for the fact is a DV? Yes, because we all got to witness, like I said yesterday, that girl get her behind beat. And it's never okay for a man to, it's not okay for nobody to put their hands on nobody. I don't like for people to go, oh, it's not okay for a man to put his hands on a woman. It's not okay for nobody to put their hands on nobody. Okay, it's not okay for women to put their hands on men, and it's not okay for men to put their hands on women. But some women know the situations that they be in if they know that they with a man that's not going to put hands on a woman. But in some cases, a man will have to restrain just so they don't get hurt themselves. Like, bitch, I ain't gonna just sit here and let you beat on me now. Because trust me, if a woman was in a situation where she know that she get her ass beat, she's not even gonna raise her hand, baby. Cause she know that nigga ain't got no problem with knocking her the fuck out. Hey, Miss Lysanda. Thank you, Daz. I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. I definitely appreciate everybody that let me go over some of these super chats while we here. Just this one is from Kathy B. Just a little thanks for bringing the facts. You are the real queen of receipts. I definitely appreciate you. Then Snooky hooked your girl up. Miss Josephine hooked your girl up. Michelle Hodge, I think I said that right. I hope so, because I hate messing up people's names. Hooked your girl up. Miss Joanne hooked your girl up with that $5 super chat. Malia hooked your girl up with that $5 super chat. Latrice hooked your girl up with that good old $4.99. Gemini Rising hooked your girl up with that $4.99. Miss Loretta hooked your girl up with that $4.99. Donna hooked your girl up with that $4.99. I said, Renithia hit me with that $4.99. I said, Lisa hit me with that $5 on time. Yeah, she hit me with that $5, y'all. And Miss Ma Deuce hit me with that $5 too. And then Daz came through with the blue 5 too. Let's talk about it. I appreciate all of yous in each and every way that is possible, baby. But yes, definitely. We came out to celebrate 16K Tay. Yes, 16K Tay. Yes, we did. And we also came out to say thank you, Miss Miss Beverly. Yes, Miss Beverly Phillips hit your girl Tay with that $4.99. I said, what? She hit me with that $4.99. Hey, Miss Lysanda. Yes, we celebrating Mr. La Custody this weekend, Miss Lasonda. Well, we celebrating La Custody, period. Okay. They want to call him love everything else. Respect his shit. That's La Custody, baby. That's definitely Mr. La Custody. Mm-hmm. I appreciate those 499. Say what? Tay got hit with the 499. Amen for that. 499. That 499 came right on time. Stop playing. Elizabeth is all DV women/women/ right. Because a lot of time men is scared to come out about the DV because they get judged about it, baby. If a man come out and talk about the factors of a woman putting her hands on him, then he weak. He a bitch. He was supposed to just take it. A woman can't hurt. You don't see the jail system full of women that done killed their fucking husbands? The murder rate is equally yoked. The same way men take bitches out is the same way women can take a man out too. It only take a second. You never know how you're going to hurt a person or what type of harm you're going to cause. Like what? Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, Daz. That green look good on you. That green definitely good. It looked good on you. Like for real. I don't like that. Oh, men to guess. But more men keep the factors of them being violated, meaning in ways of essay or in the factors of physical abuse, baby, because when they come to the front, they made to feel worse about the situation than they already did within themselves. It's bad enough. This is something that happened to me, but then if I speak on what happened to me, then I'm mocked for it being a part of my situation. Like what? So I'm going to get beat. Then I'm going to get talked about for the factors of being beat. Now I'm weak because I stand on morals. Even as a man, if I know I'm stronger than a woman, if I don't choose to exercise the factors of my strength on that woman, is it a right or is it right for her to take advantage of me by using her hands? No. No, no, no. No, it's so sad she let that baby hit. That's what I said, Miss Lasonda. You gonna go out here and cop you a Tina Turner fucking wig. You gonna come out here with that Tina Turner wig sitting on the top of your little big ass dumb head, right? But you're not gonna even get Mosky hair done knowing that she was graduating. You couldn't even re-put or replace the butterflies that the girl had in her hair from the first time you actually did it. You busy out here trying to rob these people within this GoFundMe to be out here trying to get back to the old Bri, but the old Bri was a liar just like the new Bri. Ain't nothing new in the situation, baby. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray. There go my moderator, baby. I hope he gets custody of his daughter. Yes. Mr. La Custody is definitely going to get custody. And remember these conversations that we had, baby, because what he wants to do is provide safety for his child. He's not trying to be an asshole or worry about the factors of materialistic gain or money being a thing, okay? And if the order can't go the way that he chooses to, he still wants the custody, the 50-50 or whatever the case may be. But if he could get his baby to be with him primarily, then that's what he's going for, baby. So don't let these ladies out here that's sitting on cauliflower coochie lie to y'all and say that Robert is going into the court as a bitter ex-husband because he don't like the factors of his child support. Even with him paying child support to the mama and her not spending it on the kids, spending it on her nigga, he still takes care of the kid when she's with him. Better than the mother takes care of her when she's with her. The hell? Instead of her using the money and us seeing like, oh wait, she ain't got her and the girls here done. No. The first thing she do is go run and buy a Tina wig, a Tina Turner wig. And if a brand deal gave you that goddamn wig, hurry up and send that shit back and tell them to put some respect on your name, because that shit was disrespectful. All right, that shit with them bangs is not for you. And it ain't being a hater, it's telling the goddamn truth. And if your friends will tell you the truth, then they'll tell you too. Okay? You played yourself. Congratulations. You played yourself. Grand Rising, Danielle. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you, friend. Thanks for coming in on this Saturday with Tay Tay. I'm still here listening and laughing. And I'm just up and down away from the desk. That's all right. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So if you have to step away for a minute, baby, it's okay. She lost everything in 2 years. Say, let me put this on the screen. Pieces, divine goddess. I love your name too, Pisces, divine goddess. I love that. I love that. She lost everything in 2 years. Shaking my head. That's so wild. She had more than people will see in a lifetime, and yes, blew it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, me out here as a mover. All right, Tay out here being a mover. Okay, I have late nights and early mornings. Okay, out here trying to figure out a plan for me and my baby's next chapter. Okay, so if I came across something to get me to that chapter a lot faster than what it is that I have found out, you understand? Because I'm on a route, it's going to happen. But once it happened, most people be happy for the factors of being able to create a stable situation for their kids. So when you sit there and you fumble it, that is some crazy shit. That is crazy. But yet your man still walking around with diamonds on his neck, diamonds on his neck, diamonds on his neck, diamonds on his neck, diamonds on his neck. But you forced to live your life in secret. You was once the attention because your husband had the attention put on you. And now the life that you live with somebody else, they done convinced you to think, listen, it's due to the factors of their privacy. No, it's due to the factors of keeping your shit secrecy because they can't celebrate you out loud. They never celebrate you out loud. Never. Never, never. You never see something that goes against the factors of the narrative that a person put out to make people feel, well, you know what? This man he don't do shit for you. And if it's done behind the scenes, if you could put the negativity out there, why you can't put the positivity out there as well? Okay? I'm a real mother. A real mother. And if I'm out here, I work hard. Trust me. All right. Even down to putting these videos and stuff together is not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes in order to even put together a 20-minute video, it can take hours. So imagine when Tay is dropping content after content, and then I'm still going live at some point in times engaging. On top of the factors of dropping rails and shorts to keep people active. Do you understand? Like, listen, I bet y'all ain't hear this. Let me tell you what's going on. Basically, to keep people updated. And I run a whole nother channel. So if you stand for nothing, you're gonna fall for anything. And she fell for everything. And it's disgusting. It's definitely disgusting. It is disgusting. And to see where she fell off the most at is with her children, baby. That's even worse. I would rather fall off with everything else versus falling off in the factors of my kids. I would never want that to be the narrative. You talking about people talking about your children's looks. No, ain't nobody got time to be immature over here. But what we will be talking about is your parenting there. We're talking about the things that the kids are not responsible themselves, like keeping themselves together, the things that they learn, the people that they are allowed to be around. You're very welcome, Queen. That's the things that is judged when it come down to the kids. She want to come up here and create the now. Oh, people is up here talking about my babies. No, that's you up here talking about your babies. We're talking about the mama and the shit she choose to do with the babies. It's a difference. It's a difference. Star Smith, she don't. No, she don't cook, clean, or take baths. Wait, let me start that comment. Just the first liner. Let's go with the first liner. Right? Hey, Miss Dawson, good morning. She don't cook, she don't clean, right? That said, but got her nails done, right? In an ugly wig, right? What did she do for her daughter? Nothing, right? And her hair was not done, sure wasn't. Damn, she is a piss poor mother. I agree. In real life, baby, you trying to stunt for the internet, but your real life ain't shit. You trying to stunt for the internet, but your real life ain't shit. Okay? Okay. Anything that I get, baby, let me just tell you how I started and I maintained my situation with teaching my kids independency. Because, see, I don't know if y'all know this, but the name of my channel is Latte World, right? And I was just saying this yesterday, right? The name of my channel is Latte World. So when Latte World, her kids is her world, the world is what makes Latte, right? In that case, right? It would not be no latte without the world. So the world comes definitely included, right? It is definitely the main part. So when Tay gets paid from her latte world, baby, I independently give my kids each one of their own allowance, baby, for them to be able to learn some type of independency with breaking down or using their own money. Because why? It's a family business, a family business. I'm not just doing what I'm doing for me. I'm doing what I'm doing for us. And I want you to know that hard work pays off. So if I'm benefited, y'all going to be benefited as well. And I'm going to show you how to keep something good going. It's generation. What happened about people worrying about generational wealth? Those Jordans that you buy them kids, they bring them shits out 3 and 4 times. The same Jordans that we buying our kids now is the same Jordans that we wore when we was in elementary school, junior high school, in high school. Teach these kids about getting property of their own. Some people say you don't want to own shit because people don't want the responsibility of it. But if I'm able to gain something that ain't nobody able to take away from me, that's my whole goal, baby, to stabilize something for me and my babies. When you rent somebody else's establishment, the way that they life change means that your life changed too. You don't have to be nothing wrong or doing anything wrong. You don't have to not be paying your rent. You don't have to be destroying somebody else's shit. What happens if your landlord or the owner of the property passes away? And now the family decides that they'd rather the property be an asset financially versus to continue to let people live in there as tenants, baby. You could have lived there for 15, 20 years. But because now that this person's life changed, your life changed too. I'm trying to teach my kids to gain things that can't nobody take away from you. It's yours. Be your own asset in your own liability. Don't allow nobody to be a liability to you, along with not being a liability to yourself. Kids need to learn something. Yes, Danielle Harris, that's me. Listen, BRI done shouted my name out on the internet. If anybody decide to send me a cash app, if you see it pop up as Jadea Dillard, that definitely is me. Courtesy of BRI. Fuck. She told the people, she gonna tell not you, Jadea Dillard. Yes, me. It's me. It was me. It's me. It's me. Thank you, Star. Love your spirit. And raw and real genuine as can be. That's all they say. Everybody is jealous of her. He jealous of what? failed relationships, multiple kids, having to come on the internet as a single mother after you was married and not for good reasons. And now everything that you said that you was going through in your marriage that you wasn't going through, you actually going through current day, and people are getting to see it, and it's disgusting. People don't realize when there is a lie, there is some truth. Where there's a lie, there is the truth. And that is the truth. That's why we F with the truth. But this week and continuously, he's going to be the custody. Okay? LaTruth should do a video and entitle it La Custody. He should go as La Custody. That should be one of his alter egos. You know how he got Big Twist, how he had Big Twist and he got the other one. Remember when he was the African man, when he was going through his divorce like he was in another country? Hello, I am so and so. Yes, so now he should create a character or a personality for La Custody. La Custody. Right. Thanks, Bree. Right, Danielle. Right. I appreciate you so much, beautiful. Yes. Right, Miss Mel. Amen. Thank you, Lord. The way you go to sleep ain't got to be the way that you wake up. You are the person. God gave you the choices. All right. He gave everybody, man, woman, and child, options. The option of good and the option of bad. It's your choice which one you choose. And when you do choose, the decision is all on you. You can't blame people or others for decisions that you fully made for yourself. In some cases, even the way things turned out, you can take accountability for situations and it'll make the situation a little better than what it was. But to blame somebody else for a situation that you fully made a decision for would be crazy. Can't nobody make a person. I hate when people said that or say that, oh, I did so-and-so because so-and-so did something to me. That mean that you was holding a vendetta, because the only person that should be able to control you is you. And just because somebody does something to you, it's all up to you how you choose to retaliate. And sometimes even in the heat of emotions or anger, the way that you retaliate, it can be worse on you than the person that you actually trying to hurt. You could be hurting yourself more, a lot more. That's right, solid as a rock. Free Momo. Miss Lasanda, you don't hear Tay-Tay mouth? Microphone checker, 1 2 checker, 1 2 1 2. Drop some unicorns in the chat if y'all can hear Tay. Because Miss Lasanda said, what happened? I don't hear anything. I hope y'all can hear me. That's right. Free Momo till it's backwards. Momo free, baby. That's right. We celebrating Big Moski this weekend and her daddy La Custody. That's what we doing. We celebrating Big Momo, not the little one, right? And we celebrating La Custody, baby. La Custody for the win, baby. Oh, okay. So Joy, you can hear me. Beverly, you can hear me. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Chat and Chew. Y'all came through. Y'all came through. Look at the unicorns, baby. Yes. But this weekend, definitely make sure y'all bob and weave, because it's gonna be shots and lies thrown throughout the YouTube streets. Tay definitely appreciate everybody that came through to talk and kick it with me, because you know the truth always outweighs a lie, baby. Definitely do. Definitely do. I appreciate those that came through. I appreciate each and every Cash App that I was sent, the ones that I was able to see, because I got my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I definitely appreciate if you definitely supported me. I appreciate those that became a member. I appreciate those that hit the like button. And I appreciate the Lord for giving us all another day. And if ain't nobody tell you that they love you today, Tay definitely do take this great energy with you. And your girl Tay, you know how it go. Tay is out. Don't make me blow this YouTube street up, okay? They better not start lying because Tay got the proof. And my receipts is always the heat. So don't play with me.